Welcome to Yorkshire Sculpture Park, courtesy of a late birthday present day out from Catherine. We'd arrived before opening time for an hour's blissful yoga in one of the galleries, then had breakfast and headed outside to the park. It all started very respectfully and dignified, and it deteriorated from there. It was my first encounter with Henry Moore sculptures. I'd only ever seen them in books. This was a real treat. The curves, the textures and the relationship with space were amazing. Yorkshire Sculpture Park has different bodies of water through it, and to walk around it you need to go across bridges at either end. Along the path we spotted a Damien Hirst sculpture. No, here. I was at university when Damien and his fellow YBAs were making a breakthrough. I thought he was very clever, but always a bit of a charlatan. The sculptures here, although impressive in stature, didn't have the impact on myself that I thought they would. It's interesting to get those two with her in between them. I understood the money being prized out of the charity box in this one, but it felt out of place. I know, maybe an inappropriate theme park with roller coasters and hot dog stands would be better, with lots of fiberglass sculptures everywhere. I wonder if Catherine likes Damien Hirst. We followed the path along the river and headed to the other side of the lake. I felt very lucky to be seeing this particular exhibit during winter. Alfredo Jar's The Garden of Good and Evil. Each cell that you can see has a 1 metre square base, drawn from a poem by a Palestinian poet, 1 square metre of prison. Each cell represents black sites, the detention facilities operated by the CIA. The winter landscape allowed us to see these pieces easily, with the sunshine breaking through the leafless trees. It was a reminder of the privilege of freedom. Wilsis by Jalma Plensa is an intriguing piece that can be appreciated from either side of the lake. Yeah. I really like that.
I love this piece.
There are a few Highland cattle grazing around the park. They seem completely oblivious to everyone, but I wouldn't want to have any accidents with those horns. Bruce Beasley's Advocate 4 was a fascinating display of balance, geometric shapes combined and defying gravity. And I loved the textures that had gone into the bronze as well. There we go.
You didn't record that.
I did.
You did.
Yorkshire Sculpture Park. We've already walked around half of it. We're going to go and have a look around the other half. Off we went back to the middle section of the park. In the middle of the bridge here, got some Canada geese and herons that are coming round at the moment. You might be able to hear the water in the background as well. We paused and decided where we were to go next. The zodiac heads came up again. Oh, are they the zodiac heads in front of us?
Not these pale green ones. No.
What are the pale green ones, do you know? Let's go and find out. Let's go and find out.
Very geometric. With any luck, we'll get to see that head, that gigantic head, from a different viewpoint.
Yeah. What was it called? The giant head. I liked that. That's all I keep saying, walking round. I like that. I'm going to have to think of something else to say besides, I like that. What's this one, Catherine?
Gazing ball.
A gazing ball. I like the fact that we can see ourselves walking towards it. Ha ha! That's me looking at that with this.
Oh, what a shame that you can't go in and sit on it. It invites that.
It does. Well, you can, can't you?
No,
Oh, you can't.
It's roped off
No.
all the way around.
That's a shame. Yorkshire Sculpture Park, we should be able to sit in this one. As well as the sculptures and everything we've got round here, it's actually a nice, it's actually a really lovely place to spend time in nature as well. Quite lucky to have it if it's on your doorstep. It's beautiful. And for January, we've chosen a perfect day. This piece about human relationships with the marble being held together with the cables. You get the idea of the stones being face to face and the relationships between the two, and then the person, all the names of the people in between. It's really well put together. Nice piece of conceptual art. Hazmat love.
1, 2, 3.
Lame. Registration number is lame. Or no, it's Lame. Not lame.
Oh, clever.
Lame.
I was going to say, why has it only got one wing mirror, but that's because...
Gold Lame.
That's
And
the sculpture that I would jump on and fall.
I love the fact that it's got the birds in the background.
All the legs.
We're having a bit of a kerfuffle at the moment because we can't find the zodiac heads.
Somebody's moved the zodiac. It just won't do.
This is a lovely spot to be able to see the Henry Moors from the other side. With love at the top. It's not on. We don't know where they are. We saw them.
It's disgraceful.
Yeah. We saw them from the other side of the lake. Well, Catherine thinks she saw them from the other side of the lake. And they've gone. Me, gaslight? I would never do such a thing. We're going back to Henry Moor. Going back to safe ground.
Back to the moorland.
Isn't there a river or something in front of us that we can't get across?
I don't know.
It's all fun. It's all much fun, much funness, gorgeousness.
Things in a box or in a drawer, it has no relevance whatsoever.
No.
Because its existence is unknown.
Yeah, so you need to actually open it and look at it to actually appreciate it,
Yeah.
or even acknowledge that it exists. So,
Unless somebody's videoed it, photographed it, stuck it online.
yeah, but
For an online audience, that's a different matter.
so is that a different layer of artwork? Are the photographers then making new art pieces, or is it still the piece? Do you have to actually come here to appreciate it?
Yeah. You can appreciate it to a degree online. You will appreciate it differently when you're here.
Yeah. Yeah. But you think you're
The
right.
reason that you go and see any piece of art in an art gallery or museum.
Yeah, I think you're right though. It is very similar to if a tree falls in a woodland, if there's nobody there to see it, does it actually make a sound?
Yeah, of course it does.
So, yeah, it does. And it's the same with these. If these sculptures were here, even if no one came to see them, they would still be relevant sculptures, yeah.
Because they'd still be sculptures and they have still been created.
Yeah. Now, with all respect to David Nash, we loved the work but got tickled by the description of things being carefully charred. So what we've worked out is there's far too much charring going on. There's cavalier charring.
Frankly, it's willy-nilly and we just don't approve, do we?
No, because these have been carefully charred.
Yes.
And we agree with carefully charring. And we do think this cavalier charring of charring wherever you want to, willy-nilly charring all over the place, is
On a whim even.
not acceptable. Not acceptable.
Nope. Oh! There we are! Check out zodiac head. I was right. Tell me I was right.
Yes, Catherine. Yes, Catherine, you were right. This is Anthony Caro and his Dream City. Dreamy. So, we finally found the impressive zodiac heads. With all the different expressions on the faces of the animals, I convinced myself I could mimic every single one of them. So here goes. Well, anyway, let playtime commence. You've got your bags.
It's more your size than mine.
It's a hairy woman.
I hate to split hairs, but
No, just really. Yeah, I'm not giving you that one.
what do you want me to do?
That's not
That's
funny.
what you wanted.
Yeah, but it was. It's just not funny.
I thought you were swinging the camera around. Oh, but
No.
you're doing that in the editing? No.
Yeah, can do that in the editing. I'll make it funny.
You make it funny.
I'll make it funny.
Alright.
A handbag. A little Baba. Hello, Baba. Hello. And Catherine's finally lost it. We walked around the work of Erwin Worm and Daniel Arsham at the end of the day in the glow of the setting sun. We'd definitely be back.